Dear students, welcome to Army Public School PMA Resource Network. Before we start our today's subject, Maths, please subscribe this page and click on bell icon to receive the upcoming notifications on our channel. In our today's subject, Maths, we are going to discuss expansion and simplification of quadratic expressions. In this module, we will learn to recognize. Before getting into discussion of simplification of algebraic expressions, let us understand what exactly is an algebraic expression. An algebraic expression is an expression that consists of algebraic terms, operation symbols, or brackets. There are various parts of an algebraic expression like coefficients, terms, variables, and constants. Now let me explain what is a term. A term is a part of algebraic expression separated by addition or subtraction. What is a variable? Variable is an unknown value represented by a letter in an algebraic expression. What is constant? Constant is the term in an algebraic expression that never changes its value. What is coefficient? Coefficient is a number being multiplied with a variable. Now, when variable and coefficients multiply, they form term, and various terms add and subtract to make an algebraic expression. There are various types of algebraic expressions, but we will be discussing only two types. The first one is a linear expression which is of the form ax plus b, in which the highest power of variable is 1. And the second type is quadratic expression, which is of the form ax square plus bx plus c, in which the highest power of variable is 2. Let's discuss the concept of addition and subtraction of quadratic expressions. The rule is that only like terms will be added or subtracted. Now, what are like terms? Like terms are terms having same variable, and by that I mean their exponents should also be equal. I have considered 4 different situations to make you understand this concept. In the first situation, I have considered 2 terms and both of them are positive, so the resultant will also be positive. In the second situation, I have considered 2 terms and amongst them the smallest one is negative. So the 2 terms will be subtracted and the resultant would be positive as the larger term is also positive. In the third situation, I have considered both the terms as negative. So they both will be added and the resultant term will have a negative sign. In the last situation, I have considered the larger term to be negative and the smaller one as positive. So they both will be subtracted and the resultant will have a negative sign. Moving on to the next concept, that is negative of a quadratic expression. By that I mean minus will be multiplied with the whole quadratic expression, hence flipping the signs of all the terms present in the quadratic expression. There are certain rules of multiplication in which if two positive numbers are being multiplied, their product would be positive. If two negative terms are being multiplied, their product would again be positive. But if we are multiplying one positive and one negative term, their product would be negative. Having gone through all the basic concepts, now let's get into the discussion of expansion and simplification of quadratic expressions. Let us understand the process of simplification through various examples. In the first example, the concept of negative of a quadratic expression has been used. The negative sign is being multiplied with the first three terms, hence flipping their signs. So 4x squared would be converted to minus 4x, plus 9x would be changed to minus 9x, and plus 2 would be changed to minus 2. Now we will rearrange and combine the like terms. So minus 4x squared would be written with 3x squared, minus 9x would be written with minus 7x, and minus 2 would be written with plus 2. Now, further, we will add and subtract as per the rules that I have already explained to you. So minus 4x squared and 3x squared would be subtracted, and the resultant would be negative as 4x squared is negative. Minus 7x and minus 9x both will be added, and the resultant will be negative. Plus 2 and minus 2 are both same numbers but with opposite signs, so they would get cancelled out and their sum is equivalent to 0. In the second example, I will be explaining the concept of multiplication. Multiplication is done through distributive law, which means any number or variable written outside the bracket will be distributed across the bracket. In A part, when minus 2x will be multiplied with 8x, the product would be equivalent to minus 16x squared. Minus multiplied with plus is equal to minus. In B part, when minus 8x would be multiplied with 3x, then x multiplied with x is equal to x squared, and minus 8 multiplied with plus 3, then the product is equal to minus 24. Similarly, when minus 8x would be multiplied with plus 5, there is no variable term with 5, so the variable would remain as it is, and minus 8 would be multiplied with plus 5, resulting in minus 40. This example is a more complex version of the previous one. This example is very much similar to the previous one, but in this case, a variable instead of a constant is being multiplied with the algebraic expression. 3c is being multiplied with the first algebraic expression, and minus 2c is being multiplied with the second algebraic expression. Now let's see how we can multiply them. 3c when multiplied with 5 would give us 15c. 3c when multiplied with c would give us a product of 3c squared. Similarly, minus 2c when multiplied with 3c would result in minus 6c squared. And when minus 2c is being multiplied with minus 7, the product is positive, and 2 multiplied with 7 is 14. C would remain as it is. Now we have to rearrange and combine like terms. So the like terms are 3c squared and minus 6c. Similarly, 15c has a like term 14c. So 3c squared minus 6c squared would give us a difference of minus 3c squared. And 14c when added with 15c would give us a sum of 29c. Now let's consider an example in which two algebraic. This example is a combination of all the concepts that I have previously discussed. And in this example, there are two pairs of brackets. First, the two brackets written on the left side would be multiplied, and then the two brackets written on the right side would be multiplied. Then their product would be added. So when x would be multiplied with the second bracket, it would be multiplied with both terms, that is x and 8. So x multiplied with x is x square and x multiplied with 8 is equal to minus 8x. Similarly, minus 3 will be multiplied with x, resulting in minus 3x, and then minus 3 when multiplied with minus 8 would give us a positive product 24. Similarly, when the two brackets would be multiplied, x would be multiplied with 2x, resulting in 2x square. X when multiplied with 9 would give us a positive product 9x. Similarly, minus 4 would be multiplied with 2x and the product would be a negative 8x. Minus 4 when multiplied with plus 9, the product would be negative 36. Now, again, we will rearrange and combine the like terms. X square would be combined with 2x square, resulting in 3x square, minus 8x, minus 3x, minus 8x, and plus 9x. These are all like terms, and they will be added or subtracted, resulting in minus 10x. 24 and 36 both will be subtracted, and the difference would be equal to minus 12. Before assigning you your home task, there are few steps that I would like. This is your homework for week 5 and 6 related to